Giggers, welcome to the plate final. Everybody thumbs up in the boat. We had a bit of a nightmare there with the wrong title on the wrong race, so we hope we've cleared that up. All the boats are in the line for this. Is a 2-turn race. Justin's up on the start line calling them up, and this is going to be a quick start. We'll do the usual. We'll go down behind them, give them a chance to sort themselves out on the water, get a leading boat, and they're away. Goose missed that one, I'm afraid. So down around we go. The water's a little bit flat. It's got really cold now, really cold. And I'm glad the wind's not blowing. We would be shivering. And it looks like Roseland are making a massive start. Massive start. Making their way to the first mark. It looks like some of these coxes don't even know where they're going. It looks like they're heading for the wrong mark. Oh, we've already had a clash. We've had a clash between Volante and Rapparee right on the start. They won't be happy. So that was Hale and Carradine Sea. But while they're still getting in jockeying position, I'll give you the clubs. Carradine Sea are rowing Volante, Hale are rowing Rapparee, St Goran A are rowing Spy, Bude A are rowing Templar, Coteal Key are rowing Goose, Roseland are rowing Pentagon, and Porthleven are rowing Brydian, Alpador are rowing Pegasus, and Brixham A are in Amazon. So as we draw up alongside them, we can already see the two leading boats are Brydian, who are rowing, being rowed by Porthleven, and Roseland this side, who had that amazing race earlier on, the qualifying race, and Roseland are out in front. They're probably half a boat length up on Brydian. We then have Templar with Bude in the middle of the pack, and on the far side we have Amazon with Brixham. In the middle we have Goose being rowed by Coteal. We have Spy this side being rowed by St Goran, and then over the far side we have Pegasus being rowed by Alpador. Then we have Rapparee and Volante bringing up the rear, and those are the two boats that clashed on the start. Rapparee being rowed by Hale and Volante being rowed by Carradine Sea. So Roseland now are just pegging along nicely. Their coxswain looking over to Brydian, making sure that he's got his nose in front. He'll be thinking about the boy turn. He'll want the water on the start. But Brydian are right over the other side, and to get across to the mark and challenge Isolde will be a task without actually cutting off 3 or 4 other boats. So I actually think Isolde have got the perfect place to be, and Brydian have actually sort of stuffed themselves really by not really pushing away. Templar and Goose and Amazon coming up inside Brydian now, which will stop them making a move. And behind them we have Spy, Pegasus, Rapparee and Volante. I'm trying to see the first mark. I can't quite see it, but we can see the umpire boat. Isolde, with their experienced cox there, he's got one eye on the boats to his right and one eye on the mark, and if he gets this right he will win it from this point, and I'm sure he will. Up we come, umpire boat. He'll make a little move over it towards the other side now. Very clever. Yep, he's going to get to the mark first. He'll get the water, and the others will just have to queue up behind him to get round. Great bit of umpiring, coxing. There he is. 50 feet to go. He's been given the water. Round he'll go. Nice fast turn. Brydian can't come across because he'll be chopping off the other boats. But he's come up on them. He's kept rowing, and he might be able to get inside. if he gets this right. And that's a great bit of craftsmanship there by the Brilliant coxswain, doing a great job there. He's nicked a good line. Here comes the rain. We're going to have to get out of the way with all this equipment. Brilliant now has done an amazing job. He's come right across. He's gone round the mark, and Isolde has gone. I mean, Rosalind did that so wrong. Well done, Brilliant. And behind them we have Rapparee, Spy, Amazon. So, Isolde will have to start all over again to catch this boat. That was a great bit of coxing. Came from nowhere. I thought he'd been taken out completely by the other boats, but he managed to get through. It's raining in Torbay now, and it's coming this way. We can see it. So we might be a bit cramped for style, for commentary and camera work. You'll have to put up with that, I'm afraid. But at least it's happening now, and it didn't start when the racing commenced this morning. So Isolde now coming back at Brilliant. Spy coming through as well. Rapparee doing really well, considering they had a bit of a clash at the start. That's amazing. They must have had a good buoy turn too. This is going to be a good race to the finish line. A really good race. Isolde catching Brilliant as they come to the last mark. See if they can turn it round. They'll need to. They need a good, fast turn. I'm going to try and sneak a little place here. They're coming to the mark now. Let's see what Isolde does. Brilliant taking the water. They've got the water. They can do what they want. Around they go. Isolde looks like he's going to try and come on the inside. Exactly what Brilliant did to Isolde on the last buoy turn. Up they come. And now they're going to pile on. Brilliant sort of didn't get too clean a turn there. They did stop rowing for a minute. It's a nice tight turn by Isolde. Back in the groove they go. Still the same distance behind. We have Rapparee now coming inside Spy on the last turn. Well done, Rapparee. That was a nice clean turn, no clashing there. Amazon fifth now coming around the mark. We have Appledore in sixth. They'll come inside. Amazon take the inside water, and they're being chased by Bude. Great rivalry there, Bude and Appledore. And then following them we have Goose and Volante. So we're going to try and just zoom down a little bit and get up with the two leading boats and see what sort of battle they have going to the line. It will be a battle, there's no doubt about it. As we see Volante safely take the mark, that'll be their last mark of the day. Down we go. And we can't see Brilliant or Isolde from where we are, but just let me peep around the corner a minute, and it looks like Brilliant are ahead of Isolde. I think Brilliant are just doing enough to hold them off. There's probably 400 metres or so to the finish, and I don't know whether that's enough, but it looks like Isolde are piling it on. So Isolde now looking like they're giving Brilliant a run for their money. I'm sorry we can't get up alongside. This looks like Isolde might now have gone past Brilliant. We're going to try and get down on the finish. What a race. I can see the coxswain from here screaming at his crew. Great race, and I think actually Isolde have got them. I'm not sure. This is close. By the time we catch them up, they'll have gone across the line. We can't push too much wash across the track. Wow, this is neck and neck. Unbelievable, well done. There's the finish. So who got that? My money would be on the Roseland crew. If it is, they've come back with a massive last leg. And well done, Brilliant. That was an amazing bit of rowing. Great rowing, great coxing. So no blades have gone up, nobody knows who won it. They're both giving each other a big round of applause, and they both deserve it. And then we have Rapparee and Spy coming in. Then we have Amazon, Templar spurting the run, that's Bude, Pegasus with Appledore, and then we have Goose and Volante to close this race. And I'll just double check to see how many races are left, but I think it's only one. That was a good race. Very good. Enjoyed that. We're going to say goodbye. Try and sort the final out for you. Cheers.